Chapter 6620. This group of well-trained killers were not reckless like the Yamaguchi-gumi and the Inagawa-kai. And everyone had very strong organizational discipline. So they immediately used gestures to indicate to the captain that they clearly understood his requirements. So, the captain put on binocular night vision goggles and quietly slipped in along the corner of the entrance. At this time, both sides were still imitating the positional warfare between the Allies and the Entente during World War I, hiding in their own positions and shooting at each other. When the captain saw the situation inside clearly with the night vision goggles, he couldn't help but gasp. It's not that he had never seen the world, but he really had never seen such a bloody scene. Using corpses as cover, blood flowed everywhere, and both sides suffered countless casualties. It was simply too cruel. Those people from the Inagawa Society were completely unaware of him and were still actively thinking of countermeasures. Someone even suggested to the leader, "Brother, if it doesn't work, we can just retreat and get a few cars over and drive straight in. Charge from both ends at the same time and follow the cars behind with guns. No matter who is in the middle, they will be killed for sure." The leader nodded heavily, then slapped him in the face in the dark and cursed. "Baka! Why didn't you say such a good idea earlier?" The man covered his face and said aggrievedly, I just thought of it." When the leader thought of the loss of so many of his brothers, he slapped him again and cursed, "Baka! Think faster next time." After that, he immediately ordered, "Quick! Go get a few people to drive." When the captain of the Alliance heard that they were going to drive, he was immediately inspired. The width of this passage was at least 2 meters. If they drove several off-road vehicles one after the other, even if the people and cars in front were hit by bullets, the cars behind could push them in. This would definitely be an overwhelming advantage in such a passage. Just when he was about to leave and inform his men first, a voice came from the headset, "Oh no, Captain. A lot of cars are coming, at least 50 or 60. It was the Sumiyoshi-kai. As one of the 3 major gangs in Tokyo, the Sumiyoshi-kai naturally did not want to miss such a good opportunity to make money. At this time, the people of the Sumiyoshi-kai saw so many cars parked outside and realized that someone must have gotten there first. At this moment, a younger brother who was wandering on the street recognized one of the cars at a glance and turned to the leader sitting in the back row and said, "Brother, the Yamaguchi-gumi people have arrived. I saw Kamida Masoro's car." The leader frowned and said, "The Yamaguchi-gumi is so fast. Judging from the situation, at least hundreds of people have come. And we have less than 200 people. I'm afraid we are no match." The younger brother asked, "What should we do now?" The leader's brain turned the fastest and said, "Don't rush to get close. Use cars to completely block the exit. The cars are connected end to end and form an arc. We will hide behind the cars and wait for them to come out. When the time comes, no matter who it is, as long as they show their heads from inside, we will fight." "Good idea." The younger brother nodded heavily. Dozens of cars did not move towards the entrance and exit at all, but directly used cars to form a huge semicircle at the exit. Even the 11 Bluestone Alliance killers hiding in the dark were surrounded. They immediately reported to the captain. "Captain, they have blocked the exit." Upon hearing this, the captain originally wanted his men to drive in quickly, but now he did not dare to let them act rashly. At this moment, more than a dozen brothers of the Inagawa Society had already started to run out, preparing to drive out. When they just showed their heads from the entrance and exit, the brothers of the Sumiyoshi Society immediately hid behind the car and shot at them. These people had no idea that there were people ambushing outside, and most of them were basically killed in one encounter. When the people behind saw the brothers in front being shot and falling, they ran back in panic, shouting as they ran, "Brother, it's bad. There is an ambush outside. Nearly 10 of our brothers have died." "Baga?" the leader of the Inagawa Society asked angrily. Who dares to go against Inagawa? The younger brother was also confused. I don't know, brother. Before I could see the other side clearly, they beat me back. Damn it! The leader said angrily. Maybe it's another gang, we are caught in the middle. The leader of the Yamaguchigumi heard this and shouted. DMN it, we have been caught in the middle for a long time. Brothers, we should work together to break out and rush out first. The leader of the Inagawakai took out his gun and fired blindly in the direction of the Yamaguchigumi, cursing. Bakayello! Do you really think I'm a fool? You must have killed Tawana. You said so much just to take the opportunity to escape. I won't let you succeed. If you have the guts, break out. It depends on whether my bullets can kill you or not.